Hi Virgo, hi, this is Marta with Universal Power Tarot, and these messages we bring you today are supposed to encourage, elevate, and empower you guys. Hi my friends, how are you? All right, here we are back again once more to your personal growth, or our personal growth, spiritual growth. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel, and like, share the videos. You're going to get notified if you hit the notification bell as well, but it also really helps the channel grow. So if you feel so inclined, go ahead and do this. Everything you need to know about private readings, mentorships in the description box down below. All right, everything about apparel as well in the description box down below. If you don't understand anything, just reach out to me at universalpowertarot@gmail.com and I'm sure we can clarify. All right. Comments are turned off currently. I just want to see how I go with it. It's not so much the not lovely comments, it's the lovely comments actually. And this is quite interesting. I didn't think that it would give me, that I would be so tense about it. Like, or not just the positive, it's just like the expectation of something that is coming or not coming. And that has put quite the pressure on me. And that's why I've decided to just switch them off for a little while and see how I go with it. And of course I apologize about the inconvenience this is causing you, because I kept them open all this time, especially in the beginning when I gotten a lot more negative comments. I really thought about closing them down, but I kept them open for you guys so you can exchange. So that's that. I just wanted to kind of get it out there. All right, let's hop into your reading, guys. This is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate with you. Please only take what resonates with you and leave the rest behind, because that means it's for somebody else. It's not gender specific, nor is it time specific, and you can reverse the placements. Whenever the title of a message resonates with you, no matter if it's your sign or not, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, whatever, right? Just go ahead and watch it, because your body is letting you know anyways. Like, your intuition is telling you, watch this, don't watch this, right? So you'll know. All right, let's get into it. Your card, I pre-shuffled all of your cards, and this card popped out already. It's revision. And the earthly meaning here is your body remembers the trauma, the closeness, the love, the fear, and the exuberance of your full history, even when your mind does not. Bring a memory to the surface to align your current self with the knowledge stored in your body. Go deeper into the challenge to go beyond it. A study of the past will help you recognize and break a limiting cycle. Yeah. All right, we'll leave it with that. I think that's good for that card. Two guardian angel cards came out. One says courage, which is very fitting for today, I feel. Very, very fitting. And it says, dare to be different, to make mistakes. Create, for it is in creation that you exist. In this world of dreams that stem from the eternal heart, you are one with all creation. All is possible. Go forth and be true to yourself, for it is only through being true to you that you can be true to others. Yeah, and that can be really tough sometimes, being true to yourself. Yeah. Courage, revision, and a prayer, which I'll read to you later. We'll hop into your tarot now, Virgo. Some of you, I need to mention this. This could be very specific. Are identifying with dragons, or really like dragons. That's what's coming up here. Wow, you have the Emperor, Aries energy. Wow, this is lovely right there. Yeah, this is also really taking charge of your life, which is exactly that provision. It takes courage and it takes stamina to be in that kind of a position and to show up for yourself in such a way, right? Six of Pentacles, to really be responsible for yourself, right? And to really be there for yourself, because that means not just the good and the lovely, but especially dealing with the ugly, or with the shadow, you know, with everything. And the shadow is not just ugly. There's a lot of powerful stuff in there, especially when you start to really take that responsibility on, which is your own. Oh my goodness. And the Lovers, yay. This is interesting, like the shape this is taken. You can have a look over on Instagram if you so wish, at Universal Power Tarot, where you'll always see the layouts posted, and mostly a day prior, so you can already let your intuition play a little bit. Yeah, it's going to be a V shape. Interesting. Knight of Rods. Oh my God, the High Priest. Yes, Virgo. Yes. Precisely, precisely. Such an interesting layout. Okay. And then we're going right back up. It's like shaped like a cup, right? Nine of Swords. Very interesting. Shaped like a cup. And it's also like a reverse mountain, right? Going all the way up. Or going all the way down to the valley, to the ditch, and then to go right back up again. So it's a full journey. Yeah, oh my God, full journey, yes. So you have on both sides, you have the Emperor, and really have a look. I mean, you can kind of see it here, but you'll get a better impression over on Instagram. The Nine of Pentacles here, which is that complete fulfillment, you know, that feeling really amazing within yourself just because you did take the action. It is striking that it's a male and a female, so divine feminine, divine masculine within ourselves. Six of Pentacles is denoting to that you're having success with what you're doing, and that you're having so much success at it that you can easily give out to others, right? This could also denote to a humanitarian position that you currently hold, or that you're stepping into or thinking about stepping into, or spirit may be offering it to you. Hey, do you want to be a light worker? Be careful about that answer. It entails so much. But you'll totally, like, that answer will pop out of yourself and comes from somewhere else anyways. It doesn't involve the rational mind necessarily. Yes. So this is given out freely, right? The Six of Pentacles, but with smart business sense. So not depleting yourself here, Virgo, in order for you to please others. This is quite the opposite. This is doing so because you're quite aware of everything that this involves. And the interesting thing is the revision card is now looking onto the Six of Pentacles. It's kind of like the higher self is looking onto that position, onto that humanitarian position, or that, you know, wanting to help others, but doing it from a place of where you're full yourself. And it almost looks like the higher self is watching you, is contemplating also, which is a very interesting thing to see here. It's quite the energies, but it seems very close. You may be feeling that closeness, like of your guides, of your spiritual team here, that they are very close and watching you. And because ultimately, the way I see it is, no matter if you like the position that you've been put in right now, for example, as a light worker, as a starseed, as a witch, whatever you identify as, right? There are agreements before you come here, and those agreements, much like I was talking about just right there, is it's not the rational mind. You may not like your position right now, actually, right? And you may not understand everything, but you really do agree. Like, a different part of yourself agrees before coming here. Yes, I want to be of service. Yes, I want to help others, right? It's in that kind of a realm, which doesn't make it any easier when you're down here and going through all that shit, quite frankly, right? And yeah, I'm just going to be very blunt about this, because that's what I'm getting with the energies here, right? But then there's also all the beauty, right? It's not just all that crappy stuff that we tend to go through in order to then heal ourselves and then be able to heal others. Because if you were just love and light and just came down here in that kind of a capacity, yes, there are definitely people that come down in that capacity and they have their role, but that's not what I'm feeling here. What I'm feeling is that, you know, that shadowy aspect here that is coming in so strongly, where it's about you only understand others and can help them evolve if you've been through it again too, and you must have been here before. There's definitely the topic of past lifetimes popping up here for you, Virgo, where you did this before, and where you may feel you may advance in certain areas of your life so quickly. And this is why, because you've done it before. It's just like it's almost like second nature to you. But again, there are times when it's just heavier, right? And where it's hard to move forward, and we're just like, what the hell? Why did I agree to this, right? And you may be very aware that you agreed to this. Oh my God, I could talk endlessly about this right now, but I don't think I'm supposed to. So the Lover's card is the next one, which is, first of all, about decision making, but it's also denoting to about, you know, the beauty for me right now that this life also holds. You know, the being in love with someone, also being in love with yourself, right? The two parts within yourself, the divine feminine, divine masculine, and these two coming together ever so nicely, right? And again, we have spirit here watching so closely over you. So this is really, the spirit really wants to tell you, I am here, I am here. And then, haha, now they want me to read the prayer card, which I'll do, and it fits really nicely, as you will see. Dear guardian angel, help me to believe that all is possible through love. Yeah, the lovers, yep. Help me manifest my dreams and live an inspiring and fulfilling life. Help me to feel God's presence in every moment. Help me feel eternally loved. Thank you for being always by my side. Yes, yes, Virgo. Yes. And they are. They are so, if you only knew, if you're questioning that right now, whether spirit or your guardians are there for you, they very much are. They're very, very close. And they're guiding you somewhere. And this is really like that journey of going down, 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 and then going back up. Going back up. Knight of Rods, that may be the position that you are also in currently, kind of like holding away stuff from you. I'm getting some sort of defensiveness from this card. Those of you that have been with me for a while, you know that I'm reading the cards mostly intuitive. Yeah, but there's also something about potential with the acorn here on his helmet. It's just like from the acorn to the strong oak tree, right? This is massive, that thing. It is hard to believe that that was in a little capsule, right? That opened and then grew into something else. It's crazy, right? All the strength, all the process, all the nurturing it takes to really get yourself to that point where you are actually that strong oak and no longer that small seedling like how you came here. But it also denotes too that that potential already is in us all, is already in that little seedling here, Virgo. But there's some kind of like defensiveness, and again I'm feeling this is a part of yourself. And we had that same topic in the Leo reading, and if this is resonating with you, I really recommend having a look at the Leo reading as well, because it's really about these two parts within ourselves, right? It's one thing to know from the higher perspective, yes, I am a light worker, and whoever else, I'm not going to mention the whole row here, you would know who you are, right? And then the earthly matters though, right? They're really going through all of that whole healing process to really emerge and be this one again, like to stand there fully in your full shine and presence and be okay with yourself, because that's what that is, right? Having cleared out everything here, or at least like a huge part. And then your next card is the High Priest. That's Taurian energy. And your your third major arcana, having the higher view, possibly stepping into a spiritual leadership position here, or yeah, a spiritual leader position. It doesn't have to be on a big scale, but it could be. Yeah, because you've been there. I'm really getting like shamanic energies with this card today. And to some of you, you may be working with herbs to heal others and to heal yourself, because that's what usually happens. You know, you go through stuff, you're trying to heal yourself because you feel like you can't go on like that, for example, or you can't push forward, and then something comes into your life that is really beneficial and helpful, and of course you're going to be such an advocate for whatever it is that comes into your life because it helped you so much, right? There is also a sense of be careful, because it doesn't help everyone in the same way, and those people that are drawn to you are coming to you for a very specific reason, and it's not for everyone. That's what this is talking about as well here, right? It's not for it's like that with everything, by the way. It's not you or what you do specifically. There's also something about to not take it personally for some of you. Yeah, because it is just, you know how you're drawn to something and you're not drawn to something else. That's just the way it is. Some people just express it a little bit different than others, or are not at that point yet where they could just, walk away, where they have to leave something with you. This is very specific. It seems to be very specific to me. That must be a person that I'm talking to here who is in some kind of a position where they're kind of exposed to a more public kind of a view. And then the Nine of Swords, yeah, that's worrisome sometimes, and that can cause anxiety and sleepless nights. And are you really on the right path here, or is this ever leading somewhere? And the Nine of Pentacles is saying yes. And then with a revision card, it's really yes, you are going through our revising process right now, where you're filtering out, where old stuff is being really brought up and brought to your attention and into your awareness, so you can work through it, so you can actually do something else, right? And that's why it's so present in your life right now, Virgo. Yeah. And yes, that takes courage. It does take courage, and it does take, you know, excuse me, please. It takes courage to step forward and show who you are, and like to show your journey, to show your shadow, to show all of yourself, and be really comfortable with that. But it seems like right at the hardest point with the Nine of Swords, it then starts to switch all of a sudden into the Nine of Pentacles. So it's a complete switch. That brings you a lot of stability too. Yeah. All right, we'll draw more oracle cards over there on Instagram. No, most likely not. On Patreon and Vimeo, and please check out the links to see if any of those are for you, if you would like to see your extended. Yeah. All right. Thank you for being here, guys. Much love. Bye.